Are we live?
Damn, you were just like talking into the ether.
I really was. Good looks.
Wait, is it still? It still doesn't
That's
look
desktop
like
audio.
Okay.
Yep, so we just have to make,
Oh.
that's the USB mic, yeah. Wow, so let me repeat everything I just said.
Well, no, I think there was also basically nobody until like
That's
a minute
fair,
ago.
that's fair.
So.
So welcome,
everyone.
welcome, hello, little
Oh, good job,
You know, Mara's supposed to come here for tech, and I just get mixed up anyways.
Okay, well, I show up and this computer is just not even here. So this guy was taking a nap.
Fair. It was a long night, all right? My friend Jason Chu, rapper, poet, activist,
Ooh,
Jason Chu.
Drop his social.
Yeah, Jason Chu Music. At Jason Chu Music, just about everywhere. He has some big plans coming out for May for Heritage Month, so please keep your eyes out for him. He's doing great things. He's based in LA, but I've actually been following Jason Chu since my high school days.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow, so this was like a long time coming.
I've known about Jason Chu because in high school I was really into spoken word, and that's where he got his start into spoken word. And so yeah, right. And so like I was following Jason. I knew about Jason Chu for a long. This is like Jason Chu, not to call him out, but he had this like look that he like rocked a lot. It was like long hair and like a trench coat. He kind of looked like an Asian Undertaker that was also did like Christian poems. And I was just like, dude, this guy is wild. But now he's a rapper. I guess he's always kind of been a rapper. He's a rapper, and you might know him from his trap group that got pretty popular. A lot of clout around there is Night Market.
Yeah.
He did Bag That Bow. That trap song.
Got some viral fame.
He did get some viral fame on that.
Did you drink?
I have some water. I think that I have this guava juice right here that is not cold. That's down there.
Yeah, I'll just drink some water. Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. So Jason Chu, yeah. So he's a rapper. He did Bag That Bow. His songs have been featured on things like Warrior. Which is great, and he's in town. So I was kicking it with him yesterday, and we were just bullshitting till like 3 a.m. And it was not good for me because I am dead tired right now. I think let's switch to the
Oh yeah.
just the one screen with chat so we can see Choate, not this one.
Just do the
Just
Gordon Ramsay.
chatting.
That's what we were doing.
Yeah. Oh, Gordon Ramsay. Okay. All right, y'all can see the stovetop too. We're gonna cook a couple things on the stove, but I'm just peeling garlic right now. Yeah. So Jason at Jason Chu Music. He's a great guy. Super cool, super down to earth, super knowledgeable. He did his master's he has I think degree in Asian American Studies, and now he's going to school. He's getting his master's in like religious studies or something like that. But yeah, super cool dude. Make sure you check him out. And like I said, he has some stuff coming out in May, like a really big project coming out in May. So please keep your eyes and ears peeled.
How do you turn this on?
Which one? Oh, right here.
Oh, it's the remote only.
It's lit.
I just had an idea.
Yeah, what's up?
At least for the streams that I come on through,
Yeah.
I should bring a drink.
A drink?
Yeah. Not necessarily alcoholic, but just a drink
Uh-huh.
every time. That's my thing.
That'll be
Come
your
on,
thing?
man.
What do you guys think about
Most
that?
of the time it will be alcohol.
What?
Well, I'm thinking like I roll through with like a craft beer. You and I can each like drink it and talk about, and
Yeah.
then eventually we'll get sponsored.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for
Or
craft
people
beer.
will send us beers to talk about on the show.
Always down for free beer. Please send us some beer. So this is
Especially
soy sauce.
Craft. I love craft.
I like
Anything.
sours. So I
love
put,
sours.
I put soy sauce in here. It's just plain soy sauce. Actually, I use low sodium soy sauce, but you can use plain soy sauce. And you usually would use like a white vinegar or like coconut vinegar. I don't have any, so I'm actually using balsamic. Because I actually like the combination. I think soy sauce and balsamic vinegar taste really well together.
I just love balsamic in general.
And balsamic is just delicious. But I won't use too much vinegar because we'll also supplement some of this, some of the acid with amchur powder, which I was talking about earlier. Amchur powder, like I said, is a dried mango powder. And Indian cuisine, they use that powder as a source of acid that's not as sharp as vinegar is and not as sweet as citrus is, but also won't break down proteins as much.
Interesting.
Like like overnight. It still will because it is mango, and mango it does have like an enzyme that breaks down protein and makes it mushy. But it's also nice because it's a dry powder, so you could introduce acid now as a dry ingredient to your dish instead of adding in liquid. One of my new favorite ingredients, and it definitely deserves to be a pantry staple, I believe, everywhere, because it's like, if you understand how to use it, you just use it as a source of acid instead of like vinegar or like citrus, then it's beautiful. You can make your own lemon pepper with it, but now it's a green mango pepper, which sounds amazing.
Oh, for our Hot Ones episode?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, for real. So I'm gonna grab some armchair powder and throw that in here too.
Yeah, so we're thinking of recreating an episode of Hot Ones. Shout out to Hot Ones. Great show.
We love Hot Ones.
We love Hot Ones.
I met Sean Evans. You did too. Didn't
Yeah, I got a picture with him, I guess.
That's right.
We bought a bottle of the Last Dab at the Hot Sox Expo. Oh, we're just like.
Yep. Right, it's just sour.
Oh, it's very subtle.
Yeah, it's great. I'm a big fan of armchair powder. That's AMCHUR.
And it's very it's extremely granular. Like it's so fine.
Super fine. Yeah. So armchair powder is great. But yeah, we're gonna do a Hot Ones episode, we think.
So I think we probably talked about this before, but in case you don't know, we love spice. I love spice the most, I guess, out of the MSG squad.
I would
but
say that.
Sean, I like because even though his tolerance is not like godlike, not S tier tolerance, but he has S tier, willingness.
Always down to clown.
Yeah, that's key. Because I always respect that he at least tries, and he dies, but he tries.
I don't always finish it. I admittedly have not finished the ramen. I did not finish the spicy ramen challenge when I tried it. I was just kind of looking at my ramen bowl, kind of defeated. My cousins have pictures.
Yo, that ramen challenge easy though.
Yeah, maybe for you.
Wait, no, you ate spicier thing. Yo, okay, so at the Spice Expo, I mean, we had just straight up capsaicin extract.
I think you did. I don't think
Oh,
I
did you
did.
even do it?
Yeah, I think I was like, I'm staying away from that. Sean can't hang. Yo, I can hang. I hang with the best.
Wait, Joyce, what's your spice tolerance? I don't think your spice tolerance I don't think it's better than his. I mean, look, Sean, when you compare him to me, yeah, right?
Cannot
But
hang.
you compare him to the average person. I mean, his spice tolerance is pretty good.
I get
Honestly.
there. I get there.
It's honestly pretty good.
So true. Shut up, Stacey.
So we're gonna do.
I can hang more than you can, Stacey. Nudes allow regular fire nudes.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna be like,
That's so funny.
oh, she did it. Oh,
yeah,
okay,
Stacey
good.
did it.
Nice,
Stacey
nice.
did it. Her
Yeah,
moderating skills.
we are very okay with the nudes of that type on this channel.
Hey, how does the new camera look, by the way, y'all? Like, does it look good? False. It's
Here, I'm
true,
gonna
Stacey.
lower
It's
this a
true.
little bit and angle it higher.
I can dep hang. Me and Stacey both die.
Wait,
It looks very good.
I feel like isn't your spice tolerance better than Stacey's?
I thought so. Is it not, Stacey? I thought my spice tolerance was
Wait,
better than
I
yours.
thought you don't like overly spicy stuff, Stacey. Am I wrong? Am I remembering this incorrectly? Looks very good. Thank you.
Word.
This is a 8-year-old camera.
Sick.
Wait, what year is it? 2021.
2021.
It's like yeah, it's old.
Guys, our stream is evolving by the day.
I like spicy food that tastes good. I agree with that. I do like heat for heat's sake. Like I do love just insanely spicy hot sauces or food or whatever, but I want it to have flavor and depth, which is why I think I love like the very sweet like hot sauces, and that's like apparently a very Korean trait, right?
Sweet
Sweet
hot
and
sauce,
hot.
yeah.
But like it has so much depth, and like what I know, I feel like nobody in the food world says this because it's literally about sound. But I love spice that has a lot of base, like a lot of bottom end, like a lot of body, right?
What do you mean by that?
Right. So like think like something Think of like Tabasco. I think it might be the acid in it, but it's just like
Waiting
it's
for Sean to
very
make that
treble. You know what I mean? A lot of high end, not a lot of body.
Okay, I think I kind of know what you mean.
Yeah.
Um,
I want some base.
to explain it in the way that I know.
I really think it's like fattiness versus acidity.
Do I still have the goji berry hot sauce you got me? It is at our parents' home. Did I bring it with me? I don't think I brought it with me.
Ooh, dry pot, yo.
Yeah, I made dry pot before,
True.
Joyce. You just missed it because you didn't help me move in.
That's true. We had
I
way
didn't
too
make
much
it.
dry
I didn't
pot.
make it.
Yeah.
I cooked it, but I have made dry pot before. I made a dry pot for my birthday last year. We did like an outdoor dining dry pot at the Brooklyn Army Terminal.
Wait, Joyce, seriously, since you're not gonna be a Storysmith and by extension MSG intern for forever, you may as well come through while you have the status.
I literally have told you, Joyce, to come through whenever.
Come through when I'm here. Right? And we'll have a whole party. And then we'll play, and then we'll get Kevin to come over and we'll play Mahjong.
So garlic, we're adding garlic to this. We're gonna add the onions to this as well. And this is just going to, again, marinate as I toast up some peppercorns. Usually they add in whole peppercorns to this. But I don't like biting down whole peppercorns. I don't know about you, Martin.
I actually love biting into whole peppercorns.
Mm. I like them slightly cracked. I always find that whole peppercorns.
Well, I like having them both. Yeah, I do like cracked because the cracked it kind of releases more.
Yeah.
You know, it's like XR versus IR. We'll just leave it at that. But yeah, I like biting into. You know, there's actually a tea that my mom makes for me that I think she learned from my grandma.
Oh.
It's like a winter tea. It's very good for your health, especially if you're sick.
Right.
And in there, it's like a mix of like a bunch of like fruits and I forget what else goes in there. There's a lot of stuff that goes in there. But then one of the key ingredients is whole black peppercorns. And when I'm drinking that, and I get to like a peppercorn enters my mouth, I love biting into it.
I love peppercorn.
It just explodes in your mouth.
Peppercorn and tea is like very, very Indian.
Like
to me.
boba, but spicier.
I didn't know you were gonna be there, Joyce. I don't know. I didn't tell you.
Oh,
Should've known.
yeah, that's true. Next time.
Next time. What was I gonna grab?
Oh, actually. Oh, maybe I should actually come back here with the squad, and then I can do this Sunday too.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Because we're going away, which is why we're doing this tonight. Because I'm going away tomorrow
Oh, where are you going?
to the Poconos again.
Oh, sick.
Shout out Kimosabi.
Yo, follow Kimosabi. By the way, Kimosabi is a sick DJ.
At Kimosabi. Wait, is it just at Kimosabi? I actually don't know. Music? Official? Official. That sounds right.
Is it? I always thought it was just at Kimosabi, but.
Wait, there's no way she's the. Oh well, she spells it her own way.
I thought it was Kimosabi with a 0.
It is official. Get the fuck out of here. At Kimosabi official. Who's that? Yeah, I don't know. What a loser. No, but actually, you know, now that events are coming back, the greater New York City area should probably see that name again soon. I would hope.
So I'm dry toasting some peppercorns. Oh, the Cosmo Viewer camera is not.
Dude, that makes so much sense. I was like, how is the colored light not picking up at all? Yeah, we gotta fix that.
Well, the camera's not.
Is it? Ah, there we go. We should be back soon. In the meantime, I will.
Nice. Well, I mean, we can entertain chat.
Yeah.
Oh, since y'all like missed my whole like spiel about adobo earlier, since our mic wasn't working or wasn't on, adobo is one of the first Filipino dishes I learned to make. But it actually doesn't originate in the Philippines, although this version is very specific to the Philippines. This version is soy sauce, vinegar, peppercorns, and bay leaves, and then with pork, which is traditional. But adobo comes from Latin America.
Do you want
It comes from Latin America. It comes from Mexico and Spain, I believe, too, has a version of it. But the Latin American version has like it's made with like chilies and it's like a little more sour. But adobo comes from the word comes from a Mexican word or Spanish word that means to marinate.
adobado.
Adobado, yes. Adobado. And so you might get some like you ever had like
There we go.
tacos with like like carne adobado I have heard before, like it's just marinated pork, right? So it's a similar concept. We're marinating the meat and then cooking it in the marinade.
It's so lit over here.
Y'all can't see the peppercorns. White is that one. C2. What's the last one? She did. That's not white. Oh.
True.
I think it is, and then I just turned. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Adobo. Yeah, comes from the Spanish word
Adobado.
adobado.
Which would lead me to believe that the verb to marinate is adobar.
Yeah. Adobado,
Don't ask me why I know that.
yeah. You studied Spanish.
Oh, did I?
So camera is not doing the thing. What thing?
I think that's from earlier. When it was not doing the thing.
So y'all can't hear it, but maybe Martin picked up on it. Peppercorns will start to crack and pop. How do you know Spanish, huh?
But do they crackle?
They don't crackle.
Oh, just
They
snap and pop.
Yeah.
Rip third brother.
Yeah. Third brother.
Ooh, they're jumping off the pan.
Yeah. So that's a good indication that they're ready. You can also smell them. So right, they're smelling already.
Getting a little toasty.
Toasty and peppery.
A little toasty.
We don't want these to burn, so I'm going to put it in Mo here. Mo, for those of you who weren't here last time, Mo is the nickname for our lovely molcajete.
Not to be confused with my friend Mo, because we are not putting peppercorns inside him.
Although, do you think he would like that? I feel like Mo could be the type of guy who might kind of enjoy that.
Oh yeah, Mo also loves spice. You just put it in his mouth. You know? I don't know if you want to put it anywhere else.
So, Mar, how do you know Spanish, huh? Tell us the story.
Don't worry about it. You know, it's not important.
Ooh, look at that.
It
Smell that?
smells. Man.
This is what I'm talking
That
about,
smells
though.
mad
Like,
good.
whole spices, freshly ground, is makes such a big difference.
But
And, like,
I will say that when the thing has been like stewing in this like tea or also in some like it's like soups. Like so in like pan, for example.
Yeah.
It's a very rich broth. You just bite into a whole black peppercorn. Oh, it's so good.
it's missed me on that, man. I don't know. So I can't.
Well, what do you not like about it? Is it just too intense?
It's too. No, it's not. It's not the flavor. It's just too hard. I'd rather it cracked slightly.
No, so that's the thing, right? Because it's in this tea or it's in the
It gets
soup or
soft.
whatever. Yeah, it's not like it doesn't like hurt. Yeah, I actually, you know what? I'm gonna try one.
One. You can eat it.
Wait, because you toasted it, it's not even that hard. I could actually, new snack idea.
Peppercorn.
We just sell toasted whole. I would actually.
Should we cover it in
Yeah,
chocolate
ready,
too?
ready.
Is that a thing?
Are you ready? ASMR.
Did it work?
Man. Now my mouth is really black peppery. Black pepper is actually one of my favorite like flavors though.
Black pepper. I mean, the world loves black pepper, right? The world was conquered because of black pepper.
Is that so?
I mean, I would go down in the history books saying that.
Okay. Heard it here first, folks.
Like, you know, that's why Britain took over
Specifically for this.
India for black pepper, right?
I mean, it's good. I don't know. I
and,
don't
like,
know if it's invade another country good.
black pepper originates in India, right? Like that's where it originates from. But now
Oh, I
it's
thought they
used
went there for
everywhere.
the tea.
Both, everything, yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I mean they went there for tea and spices, right? But then they really just liked cinnamon, black pepper of the spices because those Brits can't hang. Those Brits are kind of like Stacey and can't hang. Just kidding. Just kidding, Stacey. Don't beat me up.
Oh, but not just kidding to the Brits.
No. Definitely not just kidding to the Brits.
Listen, if you're British and you're watching our show, we love you. But
We don't love your history.
well, I was gonna talk about your spice tolerance, but yeah.
Alright. This dish is gonna be super quick because we're gonna use. Ooh, those are some fighting words. Watch it, little bro. Sorry.
Yo, Stacey, I didn't know you were so passionate about the Brits. So protective.
Yeah, I thought we were on the same page on that. This dish is gonna take super quick because we're gonna cook it in Ursher. Ursher, for those who didn't turn into
Shout
the
to
last
Ursher over
stream
there.
with Filipino soup. Ursher is my pressure cooker.
I can. Word.
If you can, go to a Indian spice store. There's plenty in New York. There's plenty around. Whenever there's Indian people, you'll find an Indian spice store. I promise you that.
Yo, here we go. Ursher Raymond.
Ursher Raymond.
Yeah. Thanks for helping us name that.
I usually will go to Indian spice stores for all of my spices and just buy it all in bulk. I buy like the smallest packages because I don't use spices in all my I don't use all like a lot of spices in a lot of my meals, but I do try to incorporate spice in most of my meals. And the thing with that is I can get cheaper, fresher, better quality whole spices at Indian spice stores than I can at like your Trader Joe's.
What's the one that's you took me to around here?
Patel Brothers
Little
around
bit.
here. They've been around for like years, 16 years I think they said.
It smells so good in there.
It is amazing. So I'm moving on to the stove. I have some leftover lard that I used because I made croquettes yesterday. The Japanese style croquettes with kani, which is crab stick, and potatoes. So I made that yesterday for Jason who came over and Kevin, who y'all know. So I'm gonna sear off some of this pork in the marinade and just cook it down a little bit. And then we'll transfer this over to the pressure cooker, to Ursher, and then he'll take care of the rest.
Yo, since I got here, the weather has taken quite a turn.
Just now?
It was like very sunny when I walked.
It's crazy. It was like hailing earlier, no?
Yeah, I heard. I was stuck inside. Okay, this is bad because like I don't know if y'all can like see this. I'm gonna try to tilt it and towards the light also. But like this looks so appetizing already that I kind of just want to eat it, which I know I can't because it's still raw. But it looks very delicious.
Cannot eat it.
Actually, you know what? With all the like flecks of like pepper and other spices on here, this actually kind of looks like tuna tataki a little bit.
Oh.
Like I really just want to start eating it.
A little bit,
right?
Yeah, a little bit like
It
like
looks
poke,
really good.
right? It
Yeah,
kinda looks like poke.
The forbidden poke.
All right. So we're gonna sear this. We don't want to add too much of the liquid in there because it will burn. And we don't really need to add all the bay leaves in here either, but that doesn't matter as much.
Wait, so the bay leaf, just like touching it for, and you only put it in for like a few minutes, like that was enough to impart the flavor?
No, because we're gonna stew the bay leaves into the pressure cooker, and that's where all the flavor is gonna come in from the bay leaves.
I see.
I just put it all into one bowl because I could. And then I don't.
Oh, it smells so good.
I don't even care about all these onions in here. These are all just gonna go into the pressure cooker with a little bit more water. Ooh, it does smell good.
That smells real good.
And then we'll use, once this is ready in the pressure cooker, we're gonna cook some coconut rice to eat with this. I buy coconut oil in big tubs from Costco, and I use it for. I always put a tablespoon in all my rice to give it that aroma. But it's also great for any 420 celebrators. Great for cannabis oil to be used there.
Wait, how?
Coconut oil. So I mean, it's like butter, right? You just kind of cook it in butter. So
I see.
What I do, what I would do for cannabis oil, would be I would sous vide my oil in a jar with the cannabis, so I can control the temperature.
Yeah,
right?
that makes sense.
And so I just fill a jar with coconut oil and then put in my cannabis and then let it go.
Wait, so have you made your own?
I have not, but if I did,
Oh,
that's how I would do it.
understood. Well, since New York has voted to legalize, maybe MSG cannabis oil.
Yeah, yeah. Does it make it smell less? It does. So all the
Why would you want to know? What are you doing with this information?
So I store it all in like a mason jar. I seal it and I just throw it in a tub of hot water with a sous vide on, and then like there's no smell. It all like because it's temperature controlled. I know that it's going to activate in the oil, and then I'm just left over with not burnt cannabis oil.
So, if you made it yourself like that,
Yeah.
Do you think like, because you know how you buy like the carts that are like that have like
Yes.
mimosa flavored or whatever?
Yes, yeah.
Like, could you infuse your own oil with natural flavors?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we might actually get into this game.
Yeah, we can totally get into it. We can totally get into that game. That's a game that sounds like a lot of fun to get into.
Yeah, I mean, for other people to partake, because obviously I would never. But
It's legal now, though. So you could. If you wanted to.
obviously I haven't before today. But once it's become legal, then
It is already
there's
legal.
nothing. Well, I don't think. Well, so no. The difference is that in New York, so the same thing happened in like Boston or Massachusetts, right?
Right.
They vote to legalize or like to, yeah, to actually legalize. But then it takes a long time for businesses to actually be allowed to sell.
Right.
Yeah. So if you get caught with it on you, it's fine.
Yeah.
But you can't open a dispensary yet or like any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because there are many, many holes to go through.
Yeah, and you probably need to get like a license, so they need to figure out the licensing situation or whatever. But when all that goes down, maybe.
Once upon a time, we were looking to go. We, as in my family, was looking to go into the marijuana industry.
Really?
Yeah, as a marijuana manufacturer.
Well, like a grow house, like a growing.
Yeah, I think so. Like
Really?
a grow up. We were thinking about it. Actually, that was the first time I went to SoCal.
Oh, you did tell me about that.
That was the first time I went to
yeah.
SoCal and went to Coachella. Not the festival, but the actual like place.
You went to Coachella Valley, not during Coachella.
Not during Coachella. Which I found hilarious.
Um,
And it was to see to talk to like marijuana lawyers and like people who are trying to like set up that stuff. We didn't get into it because it was too complicated and a lot of different things going on.
Well, maybe they'll do it now that it's legal in New Jersey.
I don't think so. I think they're scared of it. They don't want it. They told me it's poison.
I mean, they don't call it the devil's lettuce for nothing.
Alright, so this is just lightly seared. That's all we really want.
Not good.
We just want a little bit of that Maillard reaction, then we're gonna add it back into this pot, and then I'm gonna deglaze this.
Wait, can I put the MSG apron on?
Yeah, I completely forgot to wear it.
Sick.
I have to get better at wearing aprons, but this one isn't like too cooking intensive. It's really just this is like almost a one pot meal. There'll be two pots because we're making rice too, but effectively one pot. All right. I know that this has semi-raw pork in it. I'm okay with this. Y'all don't have to be. Y'all probably shouldn't do this.
Are you
if
gonna
you're
taste
a little
it?
bit, but I'm gonna taste a little bit just to check my salt.
I'm gonna taste it too.
You gotta put on the headband, Martin.
Where is it? Do we have one?
I don't think I have that yet.
Yo, we should definitely make MSG headbands. Though. I've said that.
I'm down. I'm down for MSG headbands. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt and a little bit more vinegar because in the pressure cooker. Oh, my bandana. Yeah, I can wear that. And a little bit more vinegar because in a pressure cooker, because it's in a vacuum, nothing evaporates. So the flavor that you taste here isn't going to reduce down at all. Now you can reduce it down later on, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to try to make it all in here. Once it's all done, we're going.
You fix it in pre, not in post.
Exactly. A little more soy sauce. I think I might even put in a small touch of MSG, the red one that was. Yeah, I can put that on. Wait, who wants? You want me to put that on? Or you want Martin to put that on?
I'll put that on you.
Oh, me? Okay.
I'm already all dressed up.
Okay. This, it's still a little light. This is low sodium soy sauce, so I'll just add the rest of this because I just need to refill this anyways. And then I think I actually want to put like a touch of amchur powder still in here. No, I think it's good now. Okay. What I'm looking for is I want it to be like the salt level that I want it to be at the final dish. I'm tasting pepper, but the pepper's gonna cook out a little bit in the stock, and so is the bay leaves. So that's gonna transform the sauce a little bit more. I'm just really checking for salt and acid. So now I'm gonna bring this to my pressure cooker. I'm gonna cook it probably on stew mode. I don't know what that looks like, but we'll try it.
Stew mode. Let's go.
Start. There's just a meat section, which is cool. No, that's too long. I'm gonna put it on soup mode,
Soup mode.
which is 9 psi for 15 minutes.
That's really all it takes. 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, it's gonna take a little bit longer because it has to get up to pressure first, and 9 psi is like slightly high. Oh, it really tastes that black pepper. But
Yeah.
in the meantime, what we're gonna do a couple things actually. I'm gonna put away some of this stuff and refill my soy sauce. But I actually want to do a quick little history lesson because I'm curious about the history of adobo and everything that entails. So, I hope y'all don't mind a little history lesson. Oh, yeah, we can kill this.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so I'm going to switch cameras real quick. We have a React Andy. Nice. I love the names of our thing. We have our scenes. I have named React Andy and Gordon Ramsay's Masterclass for the two that I need to use most of the time. I thought it'd be fun.
Gordon Ramsay. This is my masterclass.
That's right. That's how I should start it, huh?
Wait, I could actually just record you saying that and do the editing around it.
That'd be really funny. Okay, I am trying to access. This is what I don't like about streams. Because I'm bad. All right. Guys, I promise. All right, cool. Oh, it didn't. We gotta resize it. All right, y'all. Oops. The red one that, I was reading that. I can put that on, actually. Why, you like that? You like that bandana, Joyce? It's a good bandana. All right. I wanted to learn a little bit about pork adobo. Shout outs to our new website, by the way.
Woo-hoo.
I had it open. I was admiring it.
You Myron, bro?
Admiring. All right. There's actually a really cool article that I read recently about adobo. I want to see if I can find it. Maybe I have it saved. I learned yesterday. This is a tip from Jason Chu. We were talking about just like business and like trying to like do your craft, right? And like everything that like goes into that. So I was talking to him about it, and he was telling me how like something that would really help would be me bookmarking like things and just keeping like an archive for myself. Because like I do a lot of like reading and research and like just like watching videos and stuff like that. But yeah, nerd. I nerd out for sure. But it's like, it's the things that I like. And these days, like, people love nerds.
Wait, you're like super close to the mic.
Oh.
It's probably super loud.
I'm sorry guys. Is this better?
That wasn't. What the hell?
Let's look up Filipino adobo, because I want to adobo history. Because the history of adobo is actually something that I find incredibly fascinating.
Wait, did resizing that mess with the...
I don't think it does. Oh, does it? Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Oh, is that why I had to resize it?
Yeah.
Ah.
That's okay.
Interesting.
Just
Okay, cool. We'll just do it like this then. So we can see chat. There's one that I saw. Was it this one? Culture Trip? I don't think it was this. But what I know about adobo is
also
that
search your history for adobo.
It's gonna be like a long. I keep on like opening articles
And not reading them?
No, and I read them, but then I close them after I read them. Right? I don't save them.
Oh.
Because I'm just like, I internalized the information. I did not internalize it.
Well, I open tabs and
never.
read them.
I do that too. Who is this person? Esther De La Cruz. Do I trust you? You don't look like
I don't
someone I
know.
wanna
She
trust.
looks pretty not Asian.
She looks pretty like someone I don't want to trust. This is what vetting is, y'all. We have to look at like the person who like wrote the thing.
It's like when you go to like an Asian restaurant and you see how many Asian people are.
See, I trust this. Culinary Historians of New York, written by Steinberg in a newspaper. This sounds like an actual history piece, but it looks gonna be deceiving too. I wanted to find this one thing that I had open. What was it called? Evolution of adobo. But anyways, what I do know about adobo is that again, the adobo got introduced by the Spaniards to the Philippines when the Philippines were conquered by Spain. They brought over this dish, and adobo comes from the noun adobar.
Well, that's the verb.
The verb
Yeah.
adobar, which means to marinate. And the original, or at least the Spanish or Latin American adobo is like marinated in like chilies, some vinegars. It's kind of like a salsa almost, right? Like they marinate in like a salsa. And this version is not that, right? They sometimes will put in chilies if they want like a spicier version of adobo. And different places will make it different ways, but typically the most standard variation of Filipino adobo is going to be soy sauce, vinegar, usually coconut vinegar, and bay leaves and peppercorns.
Never heard of coconut vinegar.
We used coconut vinegar at the first MSG event. I brought it over.
Oh.
Coconut vinegar is delicious. Tastes like rice vinegar in a way, so it's slightly sweeter than your plain white vinegar. Oh wow, look. Adobo, it says adobo existed in the Philippines. I read this, I remember reading this too. Adobo existed in the Philippines before the Spanish even came. Look at that. That's crazy. But the adobo, I remember reading this. Yeah, the adobo he's talking about is different. The adobo that he's talking about was a way to preserve meat in vinegar. So they marinated their meat in a white vinegar, and that was their adobo. Oh, kinilaw. Oh, that's what they're talking about.
Wait, that actually looks like poke.
Yeah, I think that is more like poke. So kinilaw
Is that fish though?
It's like ceviche. Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
love
fish.
ceviche.
So this is like Filipino ceviche, and this is meat marinated in vinegar, right? Much like adobo, much like where adobo comes from, which is meat marinated in vinegar, right? And it's used as a preservation technique, right? Vinegar has been used for millennium as a preservation ingredient, right? Because it kills bacteria. It's not very...
Well, so that was my biggest source of confusion, because I think I learned about like Mexican like adobo sauce first, right? So I was like, okay, this is adobo, right?
You probably had something that was like this, right? Chipotle's in adobo.
Yes.
Right? So I'm sure some of y'all have seen this too, right? Chipotle's in adobo. Chipotle's in adobo is chipotle peppers, which are smoked jalapeno pepper, smoked dried jalapeno pepper, dried red jalapeno. That's stored in a tomatoey vinegary sauce, and that's the adobo sauce.
Yeah. So I had something that was like definitely, I was like, oh, this is adobo, and it was Mexican, right?
Yeah.
So then I saw Filipino, like I think it was like chicken adobo. It was the first Filipino adobo dish that I had.
Right.
And I ate it and I was like, this is not at all what I remember. Like, I was very
Were you like
taken by surprise, for sure.
but not mad?
No, it was really good. I just didn't expect it to be as vinegary, I guess. Like the Mexican was not as vinegary, right?
Yeah, because they'll use like tomatoes, chilies, like other spices, where the Filipino version is
It's
really
just straight up.
yeah, vinegar, soy,
Yeah.
peppercorn, and bay leaf. It's like you couldn't get any simpler, honestly.
Could you make like a fried chicken like adobo glaze?
Yeah, I'm sure you could. I think that tastes delicious, actually.
Level 1 for hot ones?
Yeah, we could do that. We could probably even take the leftover sauce from this and
next
reduce
week.
it down. Yep.
Yeah.
And reduce it down. So we'll do that. Great way to use our leftovers.
Let's go.
Yeah, good idea, Martin. So look at this. This is kinilaw. Let's see where kinilaw, how old kinilaw is.
Kinilaw sounds like linguistically pre-Spanish also.
Interesting. Okay. So this is talking about vinegar right here. You know how adobo was one of the only foods that they could bring with them because it preserved the meat on the long ship journeys. This is when they arrived. They called it adobo of the natives. It's really funny.
Wait. Let me read this real quick.
Yeah.
In the same.
In the same century of his arrival, Franciscan
friar by the name of Pedro de Buenaventura, who wrote the first Tagalog dictionary called Vocabulario de la Lengua Tagala, founded adobo on our shores. He called it adobo de naturales, or the adobo, of the natives, just like the Spanish and the Filipinos too, had developed their own meat preservation technique. Oh, I was kind of hoping they would talk more about this Tagala thing, La Lengua Tagala. Okay, interesting. Because I thought they would get into like where
The language.
where the
Kila.
word Tagalog came from.
Oh, do you know?
I have no idea.
I
That's
had
why
no idea
I got all excited.
Yeah. So okay. So look at this, and then they basically showed them what the dish was, and they saw that it was meat preserved in vinegar, and you know you can imagine the story of like we have something like that too, and then they bring out this thing called kilao, which is the special with the rice. We're gonna cook it with coconut oil. So the rice will be cooked with coconut oil here. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of coconut oil. That's gonna add fragrance to the rice and also make it a little more soft because of the extra oil in there.
Dude, this is a real deal.
Yeah, I got this from Costco. So I just buy these from Costco, and it's great. I was just saying earlier that it's great for cannabis oil too.
Look at this marbling. It's beautiful.
Yeah, coconut is good for you too. You can put it on your skin.
I know, it's pretty healthy.
Yeah, that's why I try to use
I
it.
don't know if I'd eat like this whole jar in one sitting, but
And it smells great. So adobar, which means charge, actually. Interesting.
When the Hispanic knights charged with their weapons
Yeah.
for war.
That's cool.
So etymologically speaking, because adobo comes from a Spanish word, that means that adobo could not have come from the Chinese as well.
Which is interesting because it's like soy sauce, which is Chinese.
Wait, did people think that the word adobo came from China?
I think they thought because
What?
I think they probably thought that like because pork adobo is very similar to like a hongxiao, like a braised pork belly dish in China, just with different like more vinegar, right? So they probably made that association with it. So that's what I'm imagining.
Oh, that means that adobo the dish. I thought they meant adobo the word. I was like,
Adobo
yeah,
the
I'm pretty
dish.
sure adobo didn't come from
Yeah. So yeah, both were extremely important for meat preservation. Wow. Was it 1599 from the first time that adobo first popped up in Spain before Christ? Continued to evolve from being just a cold sauce. That's really cool. I think this is like super interesting. He uses his own. Okay, so that's the author. Sanchez is the author, I believe. Let's see, anything interesting here? This is all still spoilage about the properties of food. The Filipino adobo. Yeah, so when Spain came in, that's how we came to this version.
This last piece is a very interesting thing. Not only that, but through colonization, Spain acted as a vector, spreading the adobo recipe to different parts of the Philippines because the Philippines, as I mentioned above, is an archipelago.
Yeah. And that's cool too because in my research, they're regionally adobos differ.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the what we're making is the base foundation of it. So they'll add different things to it. Sometimes, and we might, depending on how you feel, we might do this to ours too. Actually, I can just do that here. We can add in boiled eggs to the end of it.
Ooh,
and then let that sit.
Also, you got some adobo.
Oh, do I?
Face. Yeah, let me see. It's right here. Other side. Yeah, just over. You just rub it with water.
So I'm gonna teach y'all a trick for boiled eggs. I like doing boiled eggs. I have this like water kettle that just electric kettle that boils automatically and then shuts off. So I add in my eggs to this water kettle gently.
Yeah, don't like plop them in there.
Don't plop them in. I fill it with water first, and then I add in my eggs there. So we'll do like maybe like 5, 6 eggs. Maybe 6.
Oh my,
6
I'm
eggs.
actually starving right now.
We'll do 6 eggs because eggs are delicious.
Eggs are delicious.
And then I start this from cold. How many is that? 4. Oh, Ursher's rumbling.
Getting to pressure.
It's getting there. Oh, it's still low. Well, it's high. It's getting there. And then I will put this on the kettle and just turn it on. It's gonna shut off automatically once it boils, and once it shuts off, then I wait 7 minutes.
You're putting it on the kettle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is this for today's thing or this was
No, that was actually I need to throw that away because that was Clara's, and they didn't finish it.
Ooh, COVID.
That's right, COVID. Wow, it smells good already.
Yeah, it smells great.
Maybe we're just hungry.
I'm extremely.
Yeah. What was I? Whoa.
So what are these guys doing?
The oxtails?
Yeah.
I put out oxtails because.
Just to.
What's up, Jen? What's up, Jen? Is that hard-boiled egg only kettle? No, you can do this on a stovetop. The kettle's the easiest thing to do though because it boils automatically and it shuts off automatically. But if you're doing this on a stove, put your eggs start it in cold water. Do you wash it afterwards? I'll peel it. I'll peel them right after they're done, after the 7 minutes of wait time. So what I do is, if I'm doing it on the stove, I'll start in cold water. No, the kettle. Oh, the kettle. Yeah. I wash the kettle afterwards. Yes. Yeah, I do wash the kettle after. I'm not about that salmonella.
One's in the chat if you're not about that.
Honestly, truly. Yeah, no, I do. I can do it on the stove too. Like you just put it in the stove, you bring it to a boil, and then put a lid on it, and then shut off the fire once it's at a boil, and just wait 7 minutes. That's the idea. That's really. So what do y'all think? I think if I asked a Filipino person if kinilaw is adobo, they would they'd be like yeah, they'd be like I don't think so. But look at this. This is cool. This uses turmeric in it, and this is from Batangas.
Yo, this looks like some potato salad.
Right? It's interesting. Like I don't even. Is this chicken? It looks like chicken. Maybe like a seafood or even like jackfruit.
It
Even,
looks
right?
like actually it looks kind of like a curry. Like oh man, I'm so hungry.
Well, it's from turmeric. So
Yeah.
turmeric, yeah, that's super cool. Like, look at the variations that we're already seeing in this, right?
I think that's the point that this section is trying to make, which is that it's like adobo means flavor.
Yeah.
It's just like a way of doing things as opposed to like a finished product.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're saying here, right? It's not homogeneous flavor or color wise. The popular one is the one we're making today.
Chinese influenced adobo with soy sauce.
Because it's soy sauce. That's really the Chinese influence with there.
Adobong dilaw, adobong pula.
Yeah, and they have all these different kinds.
Puti, adobo sakata.
But the key ingredient is the vinegar.
Yo, I think Tagalog is such a cool language.
Yeah, like it sounds cool.
It sounds great. I don't understand like structurally how it works, but it's awesome.
They did it using local vinegar, so they used sherry, wine, or apple cider, and the spices were paprika, oregano.
The white people.
The Spanish, the Spaniards. And
I'm gonna
then,
say like this doesn't sound very Filipino at all.
yeah, and then you'll see like calamansi, which is a Filipino citrus in there as well sometimes.
I had actually calamansi flavored soju.
Yeah, that shit's so good.
That was pretty fire.
Yeah. And then that was this evolutionary divergence. They make it using vegetables all year round. This is not something I've ever heard of before.
Yo, so I've never been in the Philippines. My parents went, and they were like, bro, like, straight up, there's no vegetables.
You can't be a
There's
vegetarian.
only meat, 3 meals a day.
Yeah, you can't be a vegetarian.
Which sounds
in the
like a great
Philippines.
time for me.
I mean,
it's rough for the
a
vegetarians.
little bit
out
rough
there.
for the fiber situation. Maybe bring some fiber pills, but like,
They eat rice. Right? Is rice fiber?
It's not fiber.
Oh, you're right.
No, it's carbs.
You're right.
I feel like it's maybe whole grain might be like a little fibrous.
Look, they even shout out Bourdain here. Who makes the best adobo? Mom makes the best adobo. That's right. That's why I'm making the best adobo right now.
No. Grandma.
Grandma
makes the best adobo.
Grandma
Come on,
makes
dude.
the best adobo.
Come on.
Yeah, look at this. The adobo is such a... It's like the dish that I think every Filipino person associates with their home, right? It's like the stew of their home. It's like, yours is kalbitang, right? Or like...
Kalbijim.
Kalbijim, not tang, right? Kalbijim.
Actually, for me, oh yeah, it's two. It's kalbijim or kimchi jjigae, but they're both like those are.
They're
both
like the stewy, homey dishes, right? Like for me, it was always this like kind of stewed pork belly dish, which is actually very similar to adobo. It's probably why I like adobo so much. But my grandmother taught me a dish, the very first dish I learned how to make, and I've referenced this dish multiple times. But it's pork belly cooked with pickled mustard greens, which is also sour, right? And it's with soy sauce, so it's similar in taste to adobo, just without the peppercorns.
I think we should turn it down a little bit. I feel like we're peaking.
Maybe. We're peaking in viewers. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Ooh.
Dang, I really like your logo. Thank you. We worked really hard on it. Did you make it in Adobo Photoshop?
Okay.
Was this,
wow.
Was this the whole setup?
Can I ban? How do you ban from chat?
Yo, /ban.
Yo, mods. Let's get a permaban up in here.
Yo, time them out. Can we do like a random number generator and time you out for that long? I've always wanted to do that. Look at this.
You've always wanted to use a random number generator to time someone.
Time someone out, exactly. Look at this. Random number generator. And we'll go from 1 to
Oh, Google just has that built in.
this long.
That's a long time.
And then but it's in seconds.
That's a fucking long time.
No. All right, fine. I'll
Shave
make
off
this.
a few zeros. Yeah, there you go.
There, wow.
That's the max.
Jen, Google hates you. I'm sorry. Can you do this? How do you do this? I'm kind of doing this just to also see how to do this, Jen. So I'm kind of just picking on you. I hope you don't mind. 1-6, and then I go.
That's 1-5.
Oh, 1-5, 1-6, and then I go a duration.
So you used the random number generator and just didn't use it?
The user does not exist. You got lucky this time,
Oh,
Jen.
did they just like bounce?
You got lucky this time. I think I might have also typed it in wrong. Oh, now it's starting to cook. It's up to pressure. Now we'll have adobo in 15 minutes.
Damn, that's misleading AF.
I didn't press the boil button for my water
This guy.
And then what we'll do is we'll actually transfer this to a pot. Add the peeled eggs. Let the peeled eggs cook in there until the rice is cooked in the pressure cooker, and that should time it out perfectly.
Nice.
Not like Jen, who didn't get timed out in this case. You win this time, Jen.
They're still here.
They're still here. Pound. You win this time, Jen.
Wait, did you say pound?
She said pound. This is pound.
Oh, I thought he was being a boomer and pronouncing pwned as pound.
Imagine. Imagine if
I don't have to imagine very hard.
Something that I would do. That's really funny. But yeah, the Filipino cuisine in general is like one of the more interesting cuisines in my opinion from a historical standpoint because it's Filipino cuisine to me is like very very multicultural. The lights are flickering.
They are flickering.
It's Nando. I have a ghost in this apartment. His name is Nando. He's a friendly ghost. He just likes flickering the lights every now and then.
So if I kill this, it's real dark now.
Mine's playing around with the lights. But yeah, Nando likes to come around and flicker with the lights just to say hi. So if you see lights flickering, remember to say hi to Nando in chat.
Wait, I want to see like how visible this is to on stream. Does it look like we're being attacked by goat? Yeah, it looks fine to me. I don't know. I can't really tell.
Yeah, I can't tell either. But that's Nando.
I mean, I can tell the light itself is flickering, but I don't know if they can see it in stream. Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's all right.
Hey, stream, say hi to Nando for us. Everyone say hi to Nando.
Real quick, throw up an epilepsy warning.
Hi, Nando. Nando, you're so loved in this house. He's a friendly ghost. I have a more annoying ghost that I haven't given the name to yet, like a nickname to. Nando is just a nickname too because I can't communicate with him. Or I guess they're them for now because I don't know their gender.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, but
I killed Nando.
their name is Nando. Chichi Nando. I think Chichi Nando is the name. Is their phone?
Cheeky.
Cheeky Nando. Cheeky Nando is their full name, but I call him Nando.
Is this a reference to the Nando's restaurant
Yes,
in the UK?
yes it is.
Cheeky
Yeah,
Nando.
Cheeky Nando's. But I have another ghost who hides and rumbles in the heaters, in the radiators. And I haven't figured out a name for them yet either. Chat, do you want to help me think of a nickname for our radiator ghost?
I feel like you won't really see that ghost very much more until it gets cold again.
Nah, cause my heaters still make hella noise. And I also don't necessarily think it's like a ghost per se, but
no, the radiators thing that's a very common thing.
it's a very common thing. But I like saying hi to my ghosts. I like the idea of having ghosts. Do you keep in touch? With who? With Nando? Yeah, I mean, I say hi to him. I say hi to Nando when he comes through. You know, he'll flicker the lights every now and then. He'll laugh when something funny comes along. Like this definitely happened yesterday. Like we were like I was bullshitting with some friends, and the lights flickered when there was like a funny moment, and I'm like, it's Nando. Nando's enjoying it. Nando likes laughing at me too. He'll like flicker the lights when I like drop something. He'll just like laugh at me. Nando's a cool dude. He's a cool dude.
Are you okay, buddy?
Guys, I live alone in this house. I'm going crazy.
Trying to get a little. Yeah, I think this is the first time Sean has ever lived like alone, right?
Yeah.
You've always had roommates.
No, that's not true. I
Did you used to live
had
by
a
yourself?
single in my freshman year of college. So like, but
Yeah, but for a single in a freshman year of college, you live
You're still
on
in
a
a dorm.
floor,
Yeah, you're
surrounded by other students.
yeah. So I never lived like alone really. I've always had like a roommate. Even when my roommate wasn't there all the time, I still like lived in a dorm. And then
Please come over and eat Sean's food and keep him company.
going a little crazy,
I worry for him.
a little stir crazy. I'm talking to my ghost in my apartment. It's good stuff though.
Well, the other thing too is I think like not just you, but I mean pretty much everyone. I think like pandemic has really kind of forced us to be more inside than we would like to be, as opposed to like going out and doing stuff and seeing people. But you're full vax?
Half vax.
When's your
May 8th.
Oh, what? That's like 2 weeks.
Yeah, soon.
Yeah,
Soon,
I'm
soon.
full vax. I'm sure people in chat are somewhat.
Some of
varying
y'all are,
levels
I
of
think.
vaccinated. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I've been inviting over people who have been full vaxxed / or have gotten one shot
Wait, I was gonna say like that's very hypocritical of you.
because I'm not full vaxxed. I've been full or half. Second dose tomorrow. What's up? What's up, Psychedelic?
Oh, who that? Oh, true.
I forget who Psychedelic is. Psychedelic. Who are you again?
Dox yourself.
You subscribe with Prime though, so I appreciate that.
Wait, is that what that means?
Yeah, the crown is Prime. Thanks for the. Oh, I think the crown
No,
means that they have a Prime.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you.
We can't be subbed to yet.
Not yet, but we reached 50 followers,
All right,
y'all.
so here's the thing. We're. I mean,
We can talk about this.
we're deliberating internally, but one thing that we did reach all the milestones. Here, Steph from high school. There were many Stephs in high school.
Which Steph?
Steph. Yeah. Well, you can't give away their last name.
Yeah,
Right?
you can't get away the.
Well, we also can't guess their last
Oh,
name.
what year? What year did you graduate? I can guess from there. Were you my year, 2012? Were you Martin's year, 2011, or were you the one who you wanted
To drive home, you after school all the time. Oh, were you always begging for rides?
I was because my parents were always fucking late. to
This
pick me
guy.
up, and
What a moocher.
I always beg people to drive me home all the time. Young? What stuff did I beg all the time?
Wait, this ungrateful dude doesn't even remember who he asked for rides.
I'm sorry. Oh, white girl stuff. Oh, word.
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was like, first you gotta narrow it down like the race.
What's up? I know what stuff this is. The one I sat to next to in Shapiro's class. No. How's that, dude? I miss Mrs. Shapiro.
Dude,
He
you know,
does.
someone posted in my I totally forgot this existed, but I was part of the BRHS class of 2011 like Facebook group
which I
10-year
forgot
reunion?
existed. Yeah, and people were like, yo, so 10-year reunion? And then that post started popping off. Like, people that I completely forgot about started commenting on it. And then Megan Carroll, our class president, was like, gave the most official, like, post ever. It was like, due to concerns over coronavirus, we will not be having our 10-year anniversary, or 10-year reunion this year.
Never had Shapiro. Okay, not the stuff that I was.
Oh my, dude, this guy's it's failing so hard right now.
I'm failing. I'm sorry.
To be fair to us, I don't know if I also know you, but to be fair to us, our memory sucks. Period.
Oh, good. Amazing.
Key club stuff.
Hello. Thank you for coming, Steph.
I forgot Key Club was a thing.
Yeah, so I don't think you know this stuff. You might not know this stuff.
I might not know this stuff.
How are you? Oh, jeez. Oh, man, it's been forever. Oh, man.
Wait, so how did you find out that we're streaming? Just through
Instagram,
Facebook?
probably. Instagram, Facebook.
Wow.
We connected. I got friends. Yeah, Insta. Word. Thank you for coming. Thank you for taking
Wow,
up
so
with
our
us.
posts actually work.
They work.
Nice.
We know that we
Good to know.
reach out to people.
Good
That's
to know.
sick. Oh yeah, man! I was such a popular kid because I fed people in high school too.
Oh, I also did. That is a great way to make friends. Yes, that's right. It's not because I fed people. It's because my people would ask for my lunch that my stepmom made me, and then I would ask my stepmom to make me more so that I can give them to more people.
I would bring food from the restaurant from Suru all the time.
Ooh, yeah. Suru was lit. Only been there once, but it was lit.
Yeah. It was 4 minutes, and then it has to release the pressure.
All right, 3:53 from now.
Until it's done, and then the pressure has to release. But then
Right,
we can
and then
quick
we gotta do
release.
that, yeah.
And then we got to do the eggs.
Yeah, can you just?
I forgot to set a timer for this too.
Oh my god!
I don't know when it boiled. It's okay.
What?
Is
Is
it
it
gonna
gonna
have
be
slightly-
super overcooked?
It won't be super overcooked because it's not boiled. It's just sitting in boiled water, so it might be a little more cooked than normal. But the thing with this is that you don't want to try to peel it before it's cooked because then it will just get really messy and really hard to peel. So I'll let it sit for a bit.
The art of cooking a good egg, my preference is for the middle to be a little bit, like gelatinous.
A little gooey, yeah.
A little gooey.
Yeah, those are hard with like marinated or like boiled eggs when you boil them twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately a little hard.
Like the ramen eggs, yo. Oof.
Yeah. Well, so those
Can we do like a tonkotsu ramen on stream?
Yeah, we can. It takes a long ass time.
I know. Well, yeah, because of the meat that shit cooks for like
It took overnight sometimes.
days.
Yeah.
Overnight.
And the tricky part with ramen broth is that you're not supposed to let it boil. It can't come to a hard boil, otherwise you get more impurities. And you want a clean tasting broth. And a lot of times ramen broth is, I only like eggs that are practically raw in the middle.
Yes, agreed.
Same.
I mean, like one step more cooked than that, but yes, like runny.
Dude, maybe this is me coming back from Japan, but I like crack a raw egg into things and just like mix it and like eat it like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like tamago gohan, tamago kaki gohan.
More of a Tamago Goku fan.
Yes, Kamehameha. But yeah, tamago kaki gohan is sorry, I'm so sorry.
I just ruined that.
Is just white rice mixed with a raw egg and soy sauce, and they eat it in Japan for breakfast a lot of times. It's like a quick meal. I've started to enjoy that dish a lot more. Too bad the eggs that we get here aren't like the best or like the freshest.
Not as safe to do straight raw.
All right, so I'm just pouring out. I'm gonna this guy.
Why would you put this in front of me? Why would you do this to me? Beef oxtail. I'm gonna bring this with me on the trip. Thanks, Sean.
Yeah, that's raw oxtail. All right, y'all. I am washing my kettle because
You're not about that
I'm not
salmonella
about
life.
that salmonella life. But real talk, like salmonella, it's a myth.
Word?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Revealed? Exposed?
Guys, the FDA told me that salmonella is actually just a myth. It doesn't actually exist. It was used to control.
It's crowd control to
Crowd
strike
control.
fear in the hearts of the citizenry.
Alright, tamago kake gohan. That's not what we're making. We're making hard-boiled eggs and tortilla.
Wait, The eggs are so soapy now, which is fine because it's the shell. But
soap can be non-toxic.
I mean, I don't think dish soap is not toxic.
As long as I can eat raw cookie dough, I'm happy.
Ooh,
Salmonella bad. So my egg cracking technique is I do both ends. Oh, this one cracked.
Rip!
That's the hard
Just
part.
eat it, YOLO.
Yeah, we could. A little bit of salt, a little bit of sesame oil. And then I peel it. These are pretty good eggs, but very soft. You can add, like, people add like vinegar to their cooking liquid or cream of tartar, and that helps peel the eggs too.
Ooh, Ursher popping off right now.
Ursher is truly popping off. Can y'all hear Ursher?
Quite literally
He is
popping off.
singing a song. Guys, name a Ursher song. Because I can't think of one.
Wait, my boomer eyes can't see chat. What are they saying?
They're not saying anything. As long as I can eat raw cookie dough, I'm happy. Good old Ursher. It's releasing steam.
Yeah, ×3.
Yeah, times yeah. The yes? I haven't heard that band in a while.
The yes?
The yes? What should we make on Wednesday, y'all? That's what I'm trying to like.
Wait, today's Wednesday.
yeah.
Can we get some more yes in the chat? Yeah train?
Oh wow, you smell that?
Yeah. Oh man. Ursher just farted the most delicious smelling fart.
Ursher's actually just practicing breathing exercises right now.
Oh, well, it breathed right into my face. It blasted me with those airborne particles. Alright, here's one. What does it smell like?
It smells like...
It smells like meat.
It smells like soy sauce. Soy sauce and bay leaves to me.
Oh, yeah. And
I
like
get that.
black pepper. And like some vinegar. But in all honesty, I really, maybe that's what we should develop. The
Smell-o-vision? We should
Because,
make that.
yeah, it really pains me to not be able to like convey the smell directly to you. We can only describe it words.
Almost ready to be looked at. I ever since we did that stream with Ursher, I'm a convert now of the pressure cooker.
Pressure, yeah.
Yeah. I'll be using that thing all the time.
I don't think my mom has ever used like the electric one.
Just the stovetop one.
Yeah, but she loves it.
Yeah, it's sick. Is that how she make kalbijin?
Mm-hmm. Especially when you're in like a time pinch. Like if you want to make it like same day.
Yeah. All right, it is ready.
I can keep going on these.
Okay, I will move them. Okay, so I'm gonna take out the pot from Ursher. Ooh.
Shall we make the sub noise?
We could. What do you think, chat?
Do you think we'll get DMCA for that?
We might, honestly.
I can tell that this is like a good amount of done. Like I don't think it's like, it's not like the Earth. Actually, wait, no, the Earth's core is not solid. Never mind. It is very much like the Earth.
I just watched Kong vs. Godzilla yesterday.
Oh, I wanted to see. Was it good?
It's okay. I mean, like the action scenes, like the fighting scenes are.
Yeah. It's not.
Watching
I'm sure it's not like. I'm sure like no one went in there thinking like, oh, the character development's gonna be sick.
You can totally like just sleep through all the dialogue part and just like watch the action scenes, but like action scenes are pretty lit. Like.
Well, the thing is, I haven't seen like a popcorn action movie in so long.
I haven't either. You know, I was just thinking about this like the other day too. Like
Mortal Kombat. I'm super stoked
so
for
excited for Mortal Kombat. Yeah, same. Super duper excited for Mortal Kombat.
I just hope that they make the fatalities like as gruesome as they do in the game.
Fatality. I moved the camera a little bit. Here, let me move this. Let me center it. So that's the adobo. That's my pan of oil that I need to actually wash later. No, lazy with my dishes lately. Which is no good.
Okay.
Hella sour.
Can I just hold?
Yep. You can even use this if you want to scrape.
No, yeah, I guess that's not like gross.
It's not gross. It's
Just eggshells.
just eggshells. We're not using it. I use this as a bench scraper, and a special to flip things like okonomiyaki.
Oh, can we make that?
I'm actually making that on Friday.
Oh, true. Oh, that's good.
All right, now we're gonna
Okonomiyaki is one of my all-time favorite dishes. Period.
I'm gonna drop in my eggs. We're gonna put this on medium high just to simmer it because we don't want these eggs. Everything's already cooked in there, right? So we just want the eggs to kind of get that flavor and marinate a little bit.
So, how long does it take for if you drop in like you're doing now the white, boiled egg?
Mhm.
How long does it take for it to like take on the color of the broth that it's in?
Actually, it doesn't take that long. Like maybe like 15, I think, could be enough.
So like the
15 minutes.
marinated like tea eggs and stuff like that doesn't take that long.
At the minimum it doesn't, but the flavor might not get in there.
I see.
I'm just getting rice. Ooh, it smells so good.
So can you do adobo with just any meat?
Yep. They like pork and chicken mostly.
Well, like we totally could have done like an oxtail adobo.
Yep, totally could have.
That would have been sick.
Definitely could have done oxtail adobo.
I've definitely seen chicken. I've never seen fish, but I'm sure you could do it.
I think some of those adobos though become less stew-like. Like you don't have to cook them for that long. They're more just like cooked in the marinade. Because like adobo is like a stew. It's like supposed to be more like a stew, at least traditionally. So I'm just washing my rice until it's clear. I always make a pint of rice all the time because a pint is 2 cups. 1 pint is 2 cups for any of y'all who don't know. That's why I always save my pint containers and never buy measuring cups.
Oh my god.
Because I don't need them. If I know a pint is 2 cups, that's just free with my meal.
Life hacks from Sean right here.
BuzzFeed top 10 life hacks.
Do you have a favorite breed or like brand of rice?
Yeah. I like Kukoho rice. It's like a white and yellow package is what I usually get for short grain rice. If I'm feeling a little fancy, I'll get nishiki, which is like a Japanese.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's more expensive, but it's more high quality. And so I typically eat short grain rice, because that's what I grew up with. But like for like basmati, I just try to buy Indian basmati rice. Jasmine rice, I'll try to buy Thai brand or jasmine rice. Sometimes I'll buy Carolina Gold rice because that's really nice.
What about Chef Boyardee?
Chef Boyardee rice. I didn't know they made a rice. So I'm doing the finger trick. For me, it goes halfway up the first portion of my index finger, or if I do like the hand down like this, it goes to the first knuckle of my middle finger. That works for me. I've also measured this out, so I've done
I usually do the straight in version.
So I measured this out because for white rice, I do equal parts. I've got to put the coconut oil.
Oh yes.
I do equal parts water to rice. For white rice. For brown rice, the ratio is a little bit different. So I'll do like
More or less. Water.
more water. Because you have to get through the husk of it.
Yeah. You know what is interesting though for me, like. So, like for example, like Uncle Roger always says, like you use a rice cooker because it always makes perfect rice, right?
Yeah.
The thing that I found personally, not that I'm not saying that what he's saying is wrong, right? But in my case, like versus using a regular pot, right? When I use the free clay pot that King's Kitchen gave me,
Yeah.
the rice always comes out perfect.
Yeah, that's just
Literally perfect. And it's like, and there's literally no variation in how the rice comes out. Every time I make it, it comes out exactly the same. It's the exact right amount of moisture. It's never like, oh, like too sticky or like too dry. It doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. It always just cooks perfectly, and I'm like, my mind is blown by that.
means you know how to cook rice, man.
No, because when I do it in like a regular pot, like a black pot,
Yeah.
you know, it like, you know, sometimes it's too mushy or sometimes it sticks to the bottom or whatever. These, big shout out to King's Kitchen for just giving that away for free. I think
It's
that's
not free. It's like you get it with your meal. You can't,
yeah, but I'm saying like,
$2 though.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I can't believe that they can afford to just give out those to everyone who orders delivery.
Apparently those are free, or not free, like super cheap, as well.
Oh, well, so it works out for everyone.
I like I saw a post on somewhere, one of the Facebook groups I'm in, about food, and this lady was like, we ordered this dish, but they gave us like this clay pot instead. Like, I don't know what to do because I don't think this is like, I don't think I ordered like a full clay pot thing. And she's like, I just ordered like something over rice.
Oh. Yeah.
And she's like, do I go back? And then the comments were saying, go back and return it.
Maybe trying to make her feel bad.
And I'm just like, dude, no, like, you're good. You can return it.
No, I was also like, because okay, in Korea, right?
Yeah.
Because they've been doing like food delivery to your apartment or to your house for like ages.
Yeah.
Before Seamless was a thing.
Before COVID was a thing.
No, like way before that.
COVID.
But so you'd order like jjajangmyeon, and so the delivery person would bring it in a, you know, like it would be fully, it'd be like on a tray, and it'd be like a whole spread of like your main bowl of food, and then the side dishes and everything that they saran wrapped real tight and then layered on top of each other, right? But they gave you it in like steel bowls and like a real tray. And basically the idea was that they would come back in like a couple hours to pick it up.
Yeah, right.
And so you just leave it there like dirty and everything. Like you don't do the dishes or anything, but you leave it outside your door. They come back and they take it. So I saw the like whole ass like clay pot just chilling in my thing. I was like, are they gonna come back for this? Like, what is happening?
How do they know when to come back?
I think they just do it. I think they do it like in a they run a route, right? So they're like, oh, like, you know, I like this delivering person did like these houses. It's like, oh, I'll just recollect them on the way back, and they'll hit all the same houses again.
I see. Is it usually the same delivery person that you see?
I don't know. I was too young to like, I guess, understand that.
Yeah.
But oh, my parents taught me the one knuckle thing too. Yeah, true.
It's a trick. It works.
I don't know if my parents taught me that, but I think maybe South Asian Trace taught me that.
I like measured out a pint of water in there as well, just to like double check, because everyone's like knuckle is a little different, right? So mine happens to work at that ratio, which is good. Sometimes it's off because I have a little bit of variation, and I think pressure cookers tend to be a little I think slightly less forgiving, maybe. That's not true. It's different because a pressure cooker, you won't have evaporation. So if you
Yeah, I was gonna say, if I had to guess, I would say that pressure cookers would actually require less water.
Yes and no, right? So yes, slightly less water, but like from what I've tried out, my ratio still works for it. But I think that ratio was built off of like my parents have a zojirushi at home, which is also like a pressure cooker, right? So
That's is it the elephant one?
The elephant one, the really good one. So that's why I use.
But does it sing to you?
Because it does.
Oh,
No, it doesn't like sing. It does. It has a jingle though.
Yeah.
It does have a jingle. I need to season my pan, my cast iron. I love cast iron and carbon steel, but you just have to season all the time, which can be annoying.
Wait, you do that for carbon steel too?
Yep. You need to do it for carbon steel as well. Which can be annoying, but it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I really don't like non-stick pans that much. The only time I'll use a non-stick pan is to cook eggs.
What don't you like about them?
They just like they don't last very long. You can get like a non-stick surface with like a not non-stick pan, which means that it's immediately less versatile. Or sorry, it means that other pans are immediately like more versatile, right? And you're not supposed to heat non-stick pans up like very high.
Yeah. That's what my mom always told me.
Which is hard for me being like a Chinese chef because I'm used to cooking everything in like
max
full blast.
heat.
Yep. So I'm used to cooking everything at full blast, which is not always what you want. So I've been slowly trying to learn temperature control a little bit more. Yeah, you see mine? The colors are picking up in the egg.
Mm-hmm. Do we taste that?
Yeah, they're basically ready. We're just gonna wait for the rice to be done.
Are we though? So I think
It's almost
I'm about
done.
to just eat a piece.
It's almost done. It's like it has to get the pressure, but then once it gets the pressure, it's only gonna take 5 minutes.
This guy.
All right. So when you season a pan, I put actually a little bit too much oil, so that's why I'm wiping it so much. But you can do it one of two ways. I just heat it over a stove until it like gets really smoky. This burner, because it's like kind of small, I rotate my pan around to get it even.
Oh, on the edges.
On the edges too. But what you're trying to do when you're seasoning a pan is basically you're just you're basically making the oil react so that I forget what the actual term is, but it basically reacts so that it creates this like thin film of like lubricant on the surface of there, and it just sticks on it. But if you don't do it well, or if you use too much oil, then it won't be smooth. It'll be sticky, and that's how you know like that you didn't do it well. And that can happen also with like improper heating. So I always do it like this, and I just like keep on wiping.
See, I knew you had to do that with cast iron, but I did not know you had to do that with carbon steel.
Sir.
I don't
Carbon steel is
even
basically
really
the same
know.
as cast iron, like in like what you would use it for. And then I have to wash this.
This is like a more modern application of, like a more modern like material, right?
Is this modern?
Well, I mean, cast iron is ancient.
I don't even know if it's more.
It's like ye old frontier.
I feel like carbon steel is ancient too, because
Oh, really?
a lot of the woks are like carbon steel.
Okay.
They're getting popular now because people like want more of them.
Oh, really? So woks, like a nice wok, that's carbon steel.
Some woks are carbon steel, yeah. If they're the heavier ones are carbon or cast iron, and the lighter ones are carbon steel usually. So usually the woks that have a single handle, and that are used to like toss things around, those are typically carbon steel. But then the big woks with the two handles, those are usually cast iron. And fun fact, using the technique to like stir fry on cast iron versus carbon steel is slightly different as well.
It's trash.
This is my spent fryer oil. You can reuse fryer oil. I use it in my stir fries a lot. It's totally fine until it gets like too dark, and you see how there's like some sediment down here. Once you get to like around this point, that's when you can just throw it away. But oil is such a pain to like get rid of because you're not supposed to just like dump it.
Yeah. It's only like growing up, I wish we had deep fried stuff at home.
Yeah.
And my parents were like, "Yeah, we're not doing that."
Yeah, it's so annoying. Gotta do. I've always been one to like feel that like my meal is never complete until I wash my dishes. So like I always try to wash my dishes, both while I cook and like afterwards.
I mean, if some steps require just waiting around, then yeah, that makes sense.
That's right.
My mouth is actually watering right
Is
now.
it? I'm glad. I hope it's good. I have not made this version of adobo in a while. Like, so traditional. I usually like go off the rail a lot.
You should have. Should have gone off the rails.
I wanted to make it.
You wanted to
traditional.
go-
Yeah, I wanted to go traditional today.
Yo, when Sean told me we were gonna eat Filipino food, I was like, dude. I was like, what will we make? It's like, is there gonna be spam involved?
Is there gonna be spam involved? No, no spam this time. Though I have spam. Though I have spam. Alright. I think, it's all rendering out. I wonder how soft the meat is. Man, I am hungry.
I'm starving.
Well, we're still waiting for the pressure to get up to pressure.
Come on, Ursher.
Sure.
Don't
Work
be
faster.
shy.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, see, we just had to complain.
We just have to talk to him a little bit.
He performs under pressure.
Ah, he does. Ursher does perform under pressure. What should I do with these oxtails? I guess I'll save them for tomorrow.
Donate him.
I was gonna make, because I have this daikon, right? This big ass daikon.
Oh yeah.
So I was gonna make daikon. Oh, I was gonna cook vegetables too, but it's okay. I think because I actually think I did I cook all of them already? No, I didn't. What's that? These. You want vegetables?
Yeah, let's do it real quick.
Yeah, this is a quick
Right
vegetable.
quick.
I can probably get this done even before the race is done, maybe.
Oh, it's a race.
Yeah, well, it's still pretty good.
Predictions in the chat. Who
Yeah,
will
who's
win?
gonna? Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Who's gonna win, me or the pressure cooker?
Well, so it's the good thing for you is that you will know exactly when it's done because there's a timer. So it hasn't started yet, so you have at least 5 minutes.
Plus the time it takes to release the steam, right?
Yeah.
I get that too. So like it has to be like time until it's like actually ready for me to eat.
Yeah.
Got it.
Still has not started going down, so you still have more than 5 minutes. So what are you gonna? How are you preparing this?
I'm just gonna do this simply as like my grandma would do it, just with some garlic and actually I won't even put garlic in it. It's just gonna be like fish sauce and wine, cooking wine and sugar.
Okay.
Very simple.
So you stir frying?
Yep. Stir fry this. This is a type of bok choy or type of choy vegetable.
Oh,
but
so
not-
there are other choys that are not bok?
Yep.
What are the other choys?
There's yu choy.
Me choy?
Yu choy. Exactly.
Bok choy, you
Bok
choy,
choy, yu choy. I think there's like ao choy.
they choy, how choy. Nice. I did not know that.
Yeah. All in the same choy family. Anyone know any Canto speakers know what choy means? Is choy just vegetable? Is choy just chai? Like with Mandarin it's chai, that just means vegetable.
What is it in Korean? Chai? I would imagine that would be like chair or something. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if Joyce knows. I don't think she's still here.
Alright, my pot is seasoning. This is just the same towel that I use for the carbon steel as well. I'm just now mixing this up. And then I'll move my adobo to the back burner so we can cook some veggies.
Oh, she is here. What the? Oh, she went to pack. Nice. Sean was asking for Kanto speaker, what does the choy and bok choy mean?
What does the choy and bok choy mean, and is it vegetable?
Does it mean vegetable?
Does it mean vegetable?
Hey, it
Yeah,
does.
It does.
Wow. Sean, honorary Kanto speaker.
Truly. I know my Canto. Literal translation is white. Yeah, bok. White.
Oh, like peck for Korean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peck. Yeah. So what's? I wonder what choy is in Korean. Peck. Pekche? I want to say it's a pekche. White? I mean, I guess part of it's white. Sure. So then, what's you choy? What's the you?
Me?
Yeah, you. Wait, what was the third one?
I I forget. I think there's other versions of bok choy as well, or of like choy vegetables, but I just don't know.
Choy vegetables.
It literally just said,
You
I
know,
know I
I-
just said chai tea. Like,
Yo, I trigger Siddharth so much when I say that. Yo, shout out to the chai tea lovers in the
Yo.
chat. Clip that.
press
clip and
one
send it
if
to
you have
them.
ever said chai tea. I've said chai tea before when it came up.
I mean, I say that to trigger my friends.
Yeah. Not even surprised. I'm not even surprised. We don't call it yu choy. What do you call it?
Me choy.
If not yu choy, what do you call it?
Wee choy.
David choy.
Choy sum?
Choy sum.
Is that the same sum that's in dim sum?
It might be.
You do this for hours. This is literally every time my what does it say? Vegetable heart.
Ah.
Oh, sum is the same sum in dim sum.
Oh yeah, dinsing. Yeah.
That's what. So what's the dim?
Dian is isn't like I forget what it is. I forget what
This
it
is
is.
fascinating.
I had a touch. I actually
Touch
have
my heart.
I
You
actually
touched my heart
have
with the dim
a if y'all are interested, I have a PowerPoint presentation that I made.
Because it's supposed to touch your heart. Oh, it definitely does that for me. It gives me a little bit of heartburn too. No, it doesn't give me heartburn.
Are y'all ready for this amazing presentation that I
Oh
made?
boy, are you about to dox yourself?
Dox myself? I don't know what that means.
You were like, well, everyone can see everything that's here.
Oh, I see. Possibly. Miscellaneous presentations.
Miscellaneous. A lesson in dim sum. Okay.
All right, guys, we're gonna just have a quick
Oh God, Professor
presentation.
Lou is out to play.
presentation now. I think actually I can't do that because it's too widescreen. Okay, this is fine.
Wait, can you just? Oh, I see.
All right, y'all. Y'all will have to deal with this for now. Actually,
Oh God. Oh no.
all right. Here we go, y'all. Are you ready for my amazing presentation? Okay. A lesson in dim sum. I made this in like 2019, 2018, something like that. It's a quick presentation. Let's start with some definitions real quick. So,
Oh my
dim
God.
sum, also known as ginseng in Mandarin, literally translates to lightly touch your heart, but some translate it from the Book of Tang to barely fill your
Because
stomach.
you're full from eating, but not too full.
I think it's because it's like little small dishes, like tapas, right? So that's kind of the idea. But then there's also this thing called yumcha, or dincha, which means to drink tea. And those yumcha and dim sum are used synonymously.
Wait, okay. So, I'm very glad you're doing this actually, because this actually confused the shit out of me. Because, yeah, like I know it as dim sum, right? And
Yeah.
then people on like Celebration Traits or whatever are talking about like, oh, yumcha or whatever. I was like,
Yeah.
is dim sum like the English way of saying it? Like, what the hell?
Yeah, they're the same basically.
So why would one use one or versus the other? It's just personal preference. Is it regional?
It's not regional. Basically, the idea is that yumcha, it's kind of where the importance is, right? There was a switch to yumcha when dim sum was more associated with drinking tea. It's like at the tea houses, so they would say yumcha because yumcha is the to drink tea, right? And then dim sum was the original thing, ginseng, and the idea is that there is regional variation of dim sum.
Yeah.
Because Shanghainese ginseng is not the same as Cantonese or Hong Kong style dim sum, right? And we get into that actually a little bit later.
Oh.
So let's go into some history real quick. So a quick lesson in history. There's different types of. Oops, I think the legend has it is that a general had ordered civilians to make buns and cakes to send to his soldiers on the front lines as a show of gratitude for their battles, right? Which
I want
is
to work. I want to be in that guy's battalion.
so this says Dian Dian Xing. I can't read the last word, but this later became known as just Dian Xing, and it represented the small dishes that were made with the hearts of the soldiers in mind. At least that's the story, right?
Okay.
From the Book of Tang, they have this proverb here that means, "I have not finished preparing myself and have been ready for a proper meal. Therefore, you can treat yourself with some small snacks."
What?
Which
That
is,
sounds confusing. Af.
I think that's all just to say that like, dude did not have like dinner ready, so you put out some appetizers, you know.
Wait, I have not finished preparing myself, and have been ready for a proper meal. He's both ready and not ready at the same time. I am confused.
To these vegetables, I just add salt and sugar, too, and then I'm gonna add a splash.
The timer's on.
I'm gonna add a
4:55.
splash of cooking wine.
Who finishes first?
I'm almost done, so it's gonna be me.
Yeah.
And then a splash
It's
of
gonna be May.
fish sauce.
Shout out to Justin Timberlake.
But anyway, so this is the those are some of the history and legends of the origins of dim sum. Now there's different types of dim sum. There are many other forms, types, and dishes of dim sum across all regions of China, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. Some of the dishes have overlap, but there's also regional variation and specialties across these different areas. But the most well-known in the States is the Cantonese style dim sum and the Shanghainese version of dim sum. So yum cha, which is what will commonly be said in
More Cantonese.
Hong Kong, is going to be the more Cantonese version, which is the push carts that we're all kind of used to and familiar seeing.
I do like the push carts.
So that's like that style of dim sum. There's also, they have things like steamed chicken feet, the pork riblets, you know, all the things in the bamboo carts or in the bamboo steamers, right? So that's your Cantonese version. Now there's also a Shanghainese version, which is more of your dumplings, your
XLBs.
scallion, your scallion pancakes, your xiaolongbaos, your scallion noodles. Like those things are considered Shanghainese dim sum, and those are actually usually eaten with like soy milk in the morning. So they'll have like soy milk and youtiao, which is the Chinese.
I love
fritters,
youtiao.
right? Chinese fry bread. But those are kind of the main variations of dim sum.
Sick.
That's the lesson. I hope y'all enjoyed this. The main purpose of dim sum is to drink tea and chat. The dishes just go along with the tea. Yeah, so that's the idea of yum cha, because you're there
It's
for
where
the
it's
tea.
where you spill the tea.
Yeah, exactly. Dim sum is where you
It's
spill
where the
tea.
aunties spill the tea.
I hope y'all liked that presentation. I have a guilty pleasure of making presentations.
I've never heard anybody say that before.
I've made
I will say that I know people that have guilty pleasures of making spreadsheets, so this is like that, but instead of Excel, PowerPoint. How'd it come out? Is it good?
there's no vegetables.
I was hoping it would taste like meat. Speaking of,
2 minutes.
2 minutes, 20 seconds till the rice.
Right, put my sugar back.
Joyce, I hope you packed light, because I did not.
It's just coming with you too.
Yeah, we're in the same car.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
Let me get the thing for the forceps.
Very simple.
Mm-hmm. I do like me some bok. Or I guess now I know that it's really choy. I do like me some choy.
Choy vegetables. We'll eat on these plates.
Oh yeah, I sent that to Siddharth.
I was going to pack everything in a backpack, but then I saw the weather at night. What's the weather like? What's the weather gonna be like? I've never been to the Poconos. I've never been skiing before, actually. Anyone wanna?
You've never been skiing?
Never been skiing or snowboarding. Never been to a snow-topped mountain and slid down it before.
Yeah, I did a lot of skiing growing up. It was great. I love skiing.
I did a lot of cooking growing up.
Didn't do so much cooking growing up. I was mostly already grown up by the time I started cooking. Actually, that's not true. I did help my parents in the kitchen. But I don't think I really like. Do you like just cook by yourself?
I did.
Or like could cook by yourself?
I
I definitely required some supervision. I was more of an assistant, you know. But once I moved into my own dorm, started making my own stuff.
How often do you stream? What's up, Demented 570? I stream twice a week now. Usually on Thursdays and Sundays. Today we did a Wednesday stream instead of the Thursday stream, just because Martin's over here. Martin's the MSG partner. Supplies us. He made the background. Did Joyce make it or you make that?
We made it together. It was a group effort.
Martin's the creative director here at MSG. I'm your
Yes,
culinary
sir.
brain. But welcome to stream. Yeah, we stream twice a week for now, hoping to ramp that up pretty soon.
And now's a good time to plug our May programming. Our May programming is going to be great.
Yeah, we're doing we're creating some dishes from scratch. Oh, thanks for the host too.
Ooh.
I don't know how to host people, so this is all new to me. But yeah, we cook like dinner streams. Once during the week, once on the weekend. Weekend we usually do like longer projects, and we just kind of chill on stream. We'll talk about history, talk about food, cuisine, culture,
Sean
things
will
like
just
that.
randomly whip out a PowerPoint presentation that he made.
Very true, very true. I will randomly whip out PowerPoint presentations. We'll read articles online together, talk about history. Like I said, today we looked at the history of adobo. The Filipino we made the Filipino version of adobo,
And we're about to eat it very soon.
we're about to eat it very soon. Once the rice cooks,
Literally, quite literally cannot wait.
All right, it's almost done.
You should actually rate someone today.
You're Filipino, cool.
Oh, nice.
Were you born in the Philippines, or are you based in the States? I'm based in the States, so my American way makes me believe that everyone's American.
True.
That is what caught my eye. Cool, man. Cool. I am not Filipino, although I have been mistaken for Filipino.
Have you really?
Yeah, I have. I've been mistaken for Filipino when I had my the fuckboy haircut.
What are you trying to say, bro?
Oh, nice. Born in the Philippines. Cool. Well, welcome. But yeah, I have.
my fuckboy hair.
That's what they called it.
This guy.
I forget what it's called. The undercut, the fade.
Yeah. Did you have the line? In the
I didn't have the line. I did not have the line. But we're making the most common version of of the pork adobo, which is just, I'm sure you know, vinegar, soy sauce, bay leaves, and peppercorn with pork belly.
Oh, so it's then the version that is familiar to you, not that version.
Huh?
Because we went over how there's so many different types of adobo.
Yeah. But exactly. Yeah. So it might not be where your family and people are from regionally, but I'd be curious. Do they make adobo differently where you're at or where you were born? But yeah, that's what we were doing today. Actually, funny enough, I used balsamic vinegar instead of white vinegar or coconut vinegar because I didn't have any. But it's good. Oh, they don't like the Baileys, so they just make soy sauce, vinegar, and pork belly, which sounds lit. I feel like.
Oh no, peppercorn.
Yeah, no peppercorn or Baileys. Do y'all put in like different things instead, or
substitute? Or
yeah, do you
just take 'em
substitute
out?
or is it just like that?
What was this time going up?
Well, it's time that it was done, but the steam is still releasing.
Oh, my family is American.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Like white American, or like, is that what you mean? Or are they like Filipino Americans? Because like that'd be cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. White American. Okay. Word. That's cool. What's your story, bro? Like, you were born in the Philippines, but your parents are white. Are they like military people? Military folk? They're just travelers? I'm curious.
Getting deep into this this person's
Is
personal
it-
history.
Yo, don't feel like you have to answer at all, man. I'm just a talker. So I am just a talker. Nice. Okay, so this is done.
Nice. Oh, I'm so ready. My mother is Filipino and my father's American. I see.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I will move this rice out. Well, you came just in time because we're about to eat.
The big reveal. Yes. Oh, we gotta take pics.
Oh, we do. I brought my nice can.
Nice.
Actually, I just use my phone. It's fine. I need to grab the post here. Sorry. Do you want Martin to?
Oh, you moved here when you were 3. Okay.
You want me to play it first? And
Yeah,
then take a
yeah,
picture?
yeah,
Okay.
for sure. For sure.
Okie doke.
Took a video of you doing it.
All right, let's plate this up. This and
So,
this.
so given all that, how often do you eat Filipino food?
I wish I ate Filipino food more often, man. Gotta fluff up this rice. You guys see this rice? Amazing pressure cooker rice.
Steam, bro.
This pressure cooker makes nuranji too.
Oh, I love nuranji.
Nuranji, for y'all who don't know, is the same as sukarat, and those of you who don't know what sukarat is, it's the crispy rice bottom.
Yeah, it's the burnt stuff at the bottom that is very edible and very delicious.
Almost every
As often as I can. Yeah, that's good.
almost every cuisine, every rice-based cuisine has a version of nuranji.
Sokorat.
Yeah, sukarat, yeah. It smells great. Look at the fresh smell of coconut oil.
Oh, it smells so good.
Right. All right. We will plate and eat. Where was mine? There it is. Yeah, burnt rice.
I know when you like say it like that, it sounds gross, but it tastes so good.
What are you talking about, man? Burnt rice sounds amazing.
Well, I think it's
What
like
kind
a-
of rice are we using? This is short grain rice, short grain white rice that I cooked in the pressure cooker with a little bit of coconut oil. So yeah, I put coconut oil in all my rice when I cook white rice, just for fragrance and a little bit of flavor too. I love the smell of like the coconut oil in the rice. All right, 2 eggs and then some pork belly. Nice. And then we'll save this, right? Because we want to make a adobo sauce
Sure, yeah.
for our wings. Crispy rice clay pot is the best.
Yo, we were just talking about that.
We really were.
Yeah, you were packing, but I was talking about how my free clay pot from King's Kitchen always yields the perfect rice every time, without fail. Oh, don't forget the choice.
Oh,
the
right,
choy
the
vegetables.
choys. I forgot the choys. The choy vegetables. The chai tea.
Yeah.
All right, some veggies on our plate. This immediately makes this plate not Filipino. Because we learned that in the Philippines they just don't eat vegetables apparently. That's what your parents said, right?
Yeah, they struggle to fill their fiber quota for the day.
Psychedelic, can you confirm? Oh, sorry, not psychedelic. Demented. Psychedelic was someone else. Demented, can you confirm? Are there truly no vegetables in the Philippines? Is this fake news that we're spilling?
Oh, the video makes you look Filipino.
Was it really? LOL. Telling you, man, I was Filipino in another life.
Tito Sean.
Tito Sean.
I had a Filipino friend very, very early on in life.
Mm.
Like I was pretty young. The first time I made a Filipino friend.
Mm.
And obviously you don't want to make too many like sweeping generalizations, but since then every Filipino person, like friend that I've made, both them and their family, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Filipino people
Very,
hella
very welcoming.
hella friendly outwardly.
Yeah.
And then like they will also complain about each other all the time behind their backs.
I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, who doesn't though? Truly,
I mean,
truly.
Korean people love talking shit.
We're a gossiping clan.
Very much so, yeah. I think gossip is just pretty. That's just human nature. That's something we can all kind of relate to, or we all do.
Press one in chat if you don't like
I
the
mean,
gossip.
like, I don't actually like it, but
You don't like gossip? I
no, I don't like gossip. I think it's like, it like makes me sad.
Gossip makes you sad?
Yeah.
Why does gossip make you sad?
I don't know. It's like people are being gossiped about. They're not here to hear it, and it just makes me sad. It's like, oh.
Now that Martin's here, I don't have to take pictures myself. So, I am notoriously bad at taking pictures.
This guy.
Filipinos do like to feed everyone. I swear, I cannot confirm I had a veggie and almost. This is honest.
Yo, man. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough.
That's funny.
Oh, this looks so good.
Yeah, I'm excited to dig into it.
Flip these around. Do a little bit of front to back action right here.
I see the vision. Can we show chat? Does chat see the creation? I guess not yet.
I mean, they can kind of see it, right? No?
Paul Park, thank you for the follow. I didn't get an alert for that. Oh, you know what? I don't think we have the alert set up on this
No, we
scene. Okay.
But you can see it in the mini feed, right?
Yeah, I see it in the middle mini feed.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm secretly Filipino because I also like to feed everyone. Yeah, honorary Filipino.
That's a very Asian thing, though. So in Korean, let's show. Tada.
Can I see this?
Try to angle it more without like spilling it.
I'm like trying to. I know there's sauce in here, so.
Yo, his hand's trembling.
I'm like, oh, it's spilling. Can you see it? Not that y'all can see it.
All right, dig in, folks.
All right, let's eat. Here.
Where the utensils at? But yeah, so in Korean, in the Korean language, there's a word called jung. So like Jung, jung, which is also a last name. But it means there's no real like direct like English translation, but it's like this like feeling of like human connection kind of. It's like your whole like have you eaten yet kind of thing, wanting to make people happy by feeding them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this like neighborly affection.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah. There's a great quote by Cesar Chavez, Tito Cesar.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Is it good? I want to find it because I love this quote. I haven't committed its memory yet, but it's a great quote. This is it. If you really want to make a friend, go to someone's house and eat with them. The people who give you their food give you their heart, and truly they do. For those of you who don't know who Cesar Chavez, I didn't even share that. Let me share that screen for y'all so you can see too. Is it back? Yeah, here we go. So this, if you really want to make a friend, go to someone's house and eat with them. The people who give you their food give you their heart. For those of you who don't know, Cesar Chavez is he's like an OG activist from like history. He was relevant in the 1900s, but is it nice? He was relevant in the I think 1900s, but he really pushed for labor unions to be found, and he was a big proponent, or he was a big force in kind of pushing for like ag labor unions, and did a lot of protests for that space.
Wow.
Yeah, Cesar Chavez is a great historian, activist, great person to like follow and like read up on.
Yeah, I really agree. And so Sean knows this. Like, one of my personal goals in life is to spread a little bit of empathy in the world, and what this quote, Cesar Chavez quote, is like basically what we're trying to do with MSG. A big part of it, right, is like spreading love through food, and amongst other things, also, having a good time and like educating and whatever. But at the end of the day, you eat with people, and it's hard to hate that person, right?
Bro, this shit is good.
Oh my god, you almost face planted.
I almost face planted. I want to give chat a bite.
Oh my god. Now I know how it feels, well, to be on the other side. Because usually I'm watching at home, modding, being like, man,
I wish I was over.
Yeah. Oh, so good.
I think I dropped them over here. No, I'm good. I think I dropped them.
Honestly, I'm really glad you added the veg too.
Me too. It was
really,
quick.
like, rounds out the dish.
Next time, try pancit.
Oh, yeah.
I've tried pancit before. I've made
You made it?
Well, I made so I did a riff on pancit for our first event. So
MSG one.
MSG
Origin.
no, not that one. The one at Justin's. MSG 3.
Oh, the Kamayan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We made a version of pancit, but we did basically instead of pancit we use japchae noodles, which are sweet potato noodles.
Yeah.
But we made a palabok sauce, so like the shrimp sauce. Delicious. It was
So
absolutely
good.
delicious.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, this never happens. We always make too much food, but the Kamayan was so good, and also there were so many people that we ran out of shit really fast.
Yep. Yes, we did.
But thankfully, we also had dronchies.
We had dronchies still, which was great. We ran out of some things really quickly because people were vultures.
Well, yeah. Basically, all the proteins just evaporated.
Mhm.
Yeah. Then we just had a shit ton of rice.
We made kimchi fried rice, kimchi garlic fried rice.
Yeah.
That's right.
The garlic fried rice. Yeah. That was a really. Oh man, that was a good menu.
So guys, y'all, what I'm tasting is it's sour, like predominantly sour, I would say, and then you have the saltiness from the soy sauce. I get peppercorn in the back, which is great.
Actually, yeah. Don't really. Oh, because we didn't really keep any whole. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't keep any whole. They all are ground up. I don't like the whole peppercorns, but that sounds good. Yeah, it was really good. The sweet potato noodles, I'm assuming you're talking about the pancit, but the sweet potato noodles were the perfect texture. I love sweet potato noodles because, what's up, Felicia? Felicia, are you streaming tonight? How do you
Should we
mod?
raid?
How do you raid?
You have to go.
What
into
did I
actual
make?
Twitch, like Twitch.com.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Meek Roofy, for the follow. I made tonight pork adobo. I made pork adobo with a boiled egg and some yu choy. In honor of Filipino Food Month, which we learned about a couple days ago.
Watch it just not be Filipino Food Month, and we were just completely wrong.
I mean, I'm not mad.
I'd be okay with that. Yeah.
I got
This was so good.
I got adobo out of it. Yeah, it's pretty bomb.
I will say that adobo that I've eaten before is much more. Maybe I've just not been to like good places, but like I've had adobo that was just too sour, too acidic.
Yeah.
Too much vinegar.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because you use the balsamic as opposed to
Both that and yeah, a lot of places will put a lot of.
because the meat was actually kind of dry.
Yep.
And then it was just like very soy. Like you talk about like things being very one note, right? It was like very just soy heavy and acid heavy, but it wasn't that good.
Yeah.
This tastes so much more well rounded.
Add a little sugar to it next time. That's smart. I might try that next time. I was like, oh, do I want to add sugar to it? Is it going to like mess up with the balance of it?
No, the sugar would have been really good too.
I think so too. But introducing sugar now makes me think of more like the Chinese braises, like the Hong Shao type of deal, which I think is also delicious. Hong Shao roe is amazing, of course. Maybe next time we can try it with Bailey's peppercorn, Chinese black vinegar, and soy sauce, and a little bit of sugar, like rock sugar. And it'll still be adobo because it's gonna be vinegar heavy. Chinese braises are usually not vinegar heavy, but I think that would taste good too.
Oh, this coconut oil is just such a nice touch too.
Kind of perfumes the rice. Is a subtle like backdrop to it. It makes it like much easier to eat the rice alone too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I'm a carb fiend, so I can eat rice by itself anyway, but it does taste better.
Just takes the tartness out a bit. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that was the thing. The one I'm talking about was just like
Just hella
really
tart.
Yeah.
I bet they use white vinegar, like just distilled white vinegar, because it's cheap, right?
Maybe. Yeah, this is like, and then the pork is just like, kind of. It's not like gross like mush. It has like a form to it, but then you bite into it and it just kind of
falls.
So soft.
Amazing. You want seconds?
I mean, I'm not gonna say no, dude. This tastes mad good.
There's rice, enough rice for however much you want, and then
Sick. Is there any like? Can I get some of the juice?
Yeah,
Because like when
I
I
have
get
a bunch of
kakuchin, I always like I want to like
put the juice
mash the
rice with the
rice
juice.
in the juice.
Totally. Yeah, help yourself.
Thank you.
You use rice vinegar? Yeah. I feel like rice vinegar is what I would typically use, or coconut vinegar if I had it. I didn't have any white vinegar, so I used balsamic because I actually really like the pairing of balsamic and soy sauce. I find balsamic and soy sauce a really interesting combination.
Too much.
So I want to try that out a little bit too. And I taste the balsamic. The balsamic, if I added just like rice vinegar or like white vinegar, it definitely would have been very tart.
Yeah.
Because balsamic has a lot of you never heard of coconut vinegar? Well, that coconut vinegar is like a thing in the Philippines.
How dare you assume what kind of vinegar they have?
That's true. I'm sorry for assuming. But the balsamic vinegar, because balsamic is a little sweet, that added a lot of sweetness to this dish as well.
Show them.
So.
This is how I eat like galbijjim and stuff, or like kimchi jjigae even. You gotta soak
Soak it all.
rice into the soup. That's where it's at.
Felicia, go eat. You guys are hungry. We're gonna eat tonight. What's everyone eating for dinner? Anyone also eating adobo? Do a happy dance.
I am very happy right now.
I love. This is like when I'm happy and I'm eating. I can't help but like. Yet a snack on some fruit. How's that dinner? Go eat real food. I guess better than eating like chips, but still go eat something of substance. Nice. Pork adobo or chicken adobo? Or none of the above.
Fish adobo.
Yeah, could be fish adobo.
Beyond meat adobo.
That'd be cool. Yo, chat, what do y'all think about lab-grown meat? Because dinner was pan-seared salmon, broccoli, and rice.
Ooh.
Oh, that's from Joyce. Chicken adobo. Down to try. Try what? My adobo? You should try my adobo. Come through. Come fly over. Lab-grown meat. Right.
Oh, what are people saying?
What's up, James? Nice to see you.
Down to try lab-grown meat. Yeah.
Oh, in June? Nice. Yeah, come through. I'm down to try lab-grown meat too. I think lab-grown meat is the future. I'm like not even joking about that. I think that lab-grown meat. You know, James? What's up, Austin?
Oh, is that the Austin?
I don't think that's
That
the
I know?
Austin. I don't think that's the Austin you know. I don't know if it is. It might be the Austin you know. Are you the Austin Martin knows?
If you are, then what's up, Austin?
You think it's either? I think it's both for bugs and lab-grown meat. So, my thoughts with lab-grown meat is that lab-grown meats should replace like the Purdue's or like the really like cheap like kind of shitty mass-produced
chicken.
like proteins. But then there'll still be a market for like your properly raised animals, right? And so imagine a world where America starts treating the cattle like Kobe.
Oh my God! Every cow is a Kobe cow.
Yeah, right. Just imagine that, right? And
Or
yes,
Wagyu cow.
yes, those are gonna be at a premium.
Yeah.
But
they're
now we're
outrageously
gonna
expensive.
have a shit ton of good quality beef for those who can afford it, right? And then those who can't afford it will have lab grown meat, which if the technology improves, will
Right,
be
but
even
here's
more accessible.
Right. I'll play a little bit of devil's advocate.
Sure.
Right. So what you could see in a very Black Mirror type future is that yes, the naturally grown animals are all very, very like highest quality.
Yep.
Only the very rich can afford to eat them, and then corporations will make this like sludgy, cheap, mass-produced thing that approximates meat, and people like me and you will just be fed that, and we can only dream of eating meat again. You know, it could become like a very elitist thing.
It could definitely become an elitist thing. I just hope
Which
that
actually, to be fair, not just Black Mirror future, actually, certainly in Korea, I don't know about everywhere else, but it really used to be that. Like,
right.
only the insanely rich people used to be able to eat meat. So actually, if you go back far enough, you know, just like, I guess, ice ages and warm periods and whatever, like, meat has also kind of, like, there was a time when actually normal people couldn't eat meat.
Right,
Not
right.
a lot of it. It was like only for very special occasions.
It was an occasion meal, yeah. Which I honestly am also fine with. Like, I think that, like, a proper animal should be like an occasion meal. What I wouldn't be okay with was if it's like truly that much of an upcharge that only the rich can afford it, right? Like, I am not rich by any means, right? But I would like to believe that I can afford some like good steak every night. Like
If I like really wanted it, I could save up and then go out and buy like A5 Wagyu if I really wanted to.
yeah, like you can do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it becomes too much of a premium, yeah, I don't know. But at the same time, like, that was just to be devil's advocate. I think like the development that they're doing is pretty incredible, and I think like as long as the intentions are good, and they don't get co-opted by some like evil agenda,
Yeah.
I could definitely see lab-grown meat being the future. And you know, I actually have a friend, Noah, who I know you're not watching this. I know you don't know that I do this, but he has a thing called Vegapreneur. It's like a kind of like a media / events group, and they really promote like new companies, businesses that are doing like vegetable based foods, right?
Gotcha.
Like plant-based foods. That's the term I was looking for. And so yeah, like he definitely thinks that that's the future. And I think as long as I think like the science behind it is exciting, and as long as it's being done with like the best intentions, I'm excited to see where it goes.
Meek Roofy, thank you for the follow. I don't know if I thanked you already, but I don't think I did.
Man, we're getting like a late surge, huh?
We
A lot of
are.
people tuning in now.
Well, 9, everyone's done with dinner, like we are. We just finished dinner. We just cooked with everyone on stream. For those of you who did turn in, we are making pork adobo. We made pork adobo in the Filipino style.
And we destroyed it.
And we destroyed it. Myrna had 2 plates of it.
Oh, so good. Oh my god.
Joyce, you said you wanna. I can pack this for you, and Martin can bring this to you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I can do that.
Because we're meeting tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll pack you some.
Little MSG to go box.
A little to go, a little doggy bag. I got you, girl.
Yes, please. Now you have to let me sit shotgun, otherwise I'm not gonna give it to you.
Oh, then he'll just eat it in front of you.
Yeah, that is exactly what I would do.
I guess I can give you the rice too. That works. Ooh, I'm full.
Oh my god, it was so delicious.
Yeah?
I'm like hot now. I'm like really warm.
It was so good. You're sweating.
I'm fun a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, word. Cool. Not the full spice level.
No.
That you're
not like that. It's like I don't know. I think it's just like maybe it's the meat. I don't know. It's the meat sauce.
meat sweats. I was going to add chili darble to this, but I forgot.
Bro.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, if you bring it, I'll let you sit shotgun. There you have it. I
Alright.
heard it on Twitch.
I mean, no. Okay, the thing is, I'm gonna bring it regardless. The question is whether or not you get it. Like, do I eat all of it or do I share? That's the question. Also, that's gonna be impossible to share in the car. Like, that's gonna have to go with us all the way to the Poconos.
Joyce is like, we're sharing? I thought it was just
That
mine.
was just for her. Nice one. Nice. Good jokes. Good jokes. But yeah, so
Buddy. Yeah.
I guess we're kind of nearing end of stream.
I
right?
think so,
We
yeah.
have some parting words. What?
They
Just
have
find
pizza
the
planned for dinner.
I mean, pizza, adobo. But
Pizza adobo though.
oh yes, I will be dipping my pizza in the adobo.
Ooh, that sounds
yes.
good. Can't get destroyed by dairy on the first day.
Oh yeah.
Do you want lactate? I have lactate. You can bring
Oh
some.
no, she goes prepared.
She goes. You're prepared.
Okay, so quick rundown for
Yeah.
so today. Usually our midweek stream is Thursday, and it's
Yep.
usually just Sean or
Just me.
one of a local friend. I happen to be in the area. So no stream tomorrow.
That's true.
right?
Tomorrow.
But Sunday stream as usual will be happening.
Yes.
Which I may or may not crash again.
Yep.
Because we're coming back from the Poconos on Sunday.
Don't know what we'll make, but we'll figure out something.
We'll figure something out. And until then, thanks everyone again for the follows. Thanks for the host. Wait, yeah, go rate someone.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Let's figure out.
Let's all learn how
Yeah,
to
you guys
rate.
want to learn how to
No, but you
rate
can't
someone?
do it. I don't think you can do it through Streamlabs. I think you have to actually go into Twitch.
Twitch.com.
.tv.
.tv. Twitch.tv. All right, let's see how do we raid people. For those of you who don't know, I'm like full boomer. Oh, let's raid Justin.
Oh. Wait, let's see his thing. What's he talking about? What's he doing?
He's just chatting right now. Georgie's. Oh, he's eating too.
Oh
Word.
shit! What's he eating though?
I don't know. How do you raid?
I don't know, dude.
Chat, can you help me? Anyone in chat know how to
Literally
raid
have no
something
idea.
with seafood? I could do something with seafood. I don't cook too much seafood, though I have access to good seafood here. I just find seafood in New York to always be a little iffy and like hard to find good seafood with. But yeah, I might do something with shrimp. I have shrimp at home. Typically what happens is that like I'm like pretty fully stocked in my kitchen, so I end up just like cooking leftovers a lot of times. All right, chat, help me figure out how to raid, please.
Do we have to like find a YouTube tutorial on how to raid?
We might honestly.
Wait, you're logged in, right?
I'm logged in. I'm on MSG. How to raid.
We're really doing this on stream. Wait, by the time we figure out how to raid, all of our viewers will have left.
No, we're still good. We're a constant. Oh, why does this download?
I think you control clip.
Oh, did I control? Oh, whoops. Help Twitch.tv. Help me learn how to raid. How do raids work? Dang. Didn't mean to start a raid. No worries. Unraid. Oh, I have to type in raid. Is that how you do it?
Oh, that's right. It's a
Yeah,
command.
type raid followed by the channel.
Slash
Oh,
raid,
okay. Okay. I got you.
Easy clap.
Raid. Gandalf. How do you
Just copy paste.
You can do that.
He actually calls it Wait,
Yeah,
what
you
is
can
it
type
called?
the G, I guess.
Guatita. Guatita? Guatita? Yeah, what you said, not just.
Raid Gandalf the Jedi.
All right, thanks everyone.
All right, y'all. Thank you.
It's
Nice.
doing it in 5 seconds. All right, good night,
Sick.
everyone.
Good night, everyone. Respect your elders.
Yes.
Cherish your loved ones. And we're off.
Now we gotta stay. For
Now we gotta stay for a little bit.
We gotta stay for their reaction.
Oh, yeah.
Go to his stream.
Really make it look like Maybe.
Oh damn, we had 11 people. Damn.
Oh, it's time for a drink. Or finishes. Did you really?
There we go.
Holy shit.
That's the sound.
Who? Oh fuck! Oh shit!
I love
it's
these
Sean.
reactions.
Holy crap! What's up, Justin? Wait, why is that still going on?
What's up, Justin?
Why is that? What's going on? Bro, this is very scary. Yeah, why is this still going on? Hold on.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
What's up, Justin?
How do I stop it?
What is it?